Hey everybody, so I'm just gonna go out and say it. I think that these Captain Rexes are all gonna be cancelled. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my most hated video of all time. I got a lot of hate on that one.
Once time is over.
People were like, this sub, unlike...
Okay, no hard feelings, but I hate you. Not joking. Bye.
Sending me an email just for good measure. Definitely a highly reacted video. People were like, oh man, you're just like, oh man, you're just a scammer or whatever, or...
You're faking.
Faking? What?
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to drum up business for yourself and like, stop us from buying from the other retailers and come to you? I'm like, I literally made that video saying I'm stopped taking pre-orders because I'm scared of what's going to happen. And that's why I'm not taking pre-orders for these items. People were like, still, no man, you're just a bad man. I'm just like, ugh. I won't put out videos about people's stuff that might get canceled from everywhere else because I was just just trying to warn you guys, play it cool, be safe.
Cool. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
It's news, like, hey, I think this is what's gonna happen, and you might not be happy with the results.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
Yes, my lord.
What are we going to do?
Well, it's a year later, and well, all the big real retailers have finally canceled their orders. All the big guys without, taco crumbs on the floor are canceling their orders. And well, I want to explain the situation and my thoughts on like some other items that are being canceled, and well, just some general information. But first, I need to get one thing off my chest.
Vindication!
So a lot of distributors are now sending out emails saying that they're canceling, this giant list of items, and they're sending individual emails saying this item's canceled, this is canceled, this is canceled, this is canceled. I mean, like I saw, this is like the list I have so far. I've seen this is from one distributor. It's like, I don't know, it's like 40 items right now. So it's quite a few different items being canceled. So the big ones that I saw were like Bad Batch and Captain Rex. A few vintage collections here and there, but these are all Hasbro related items, so you don't have to worry about other toy lines if you're not collecting those. And they're also older items. They're just reissues, so they're not new items. These are items like that were released in 2020 or so, or 2019 even. So they're all reissue items or second or third wave items. So if you're not looking for a second wave or a second batch of items, and your item's probably not being canceled, so I wouldn't have to worry about those items. Obviously, this is gonna affect like a lot of the smaller stores who were are brand new and didn't experience such mass cancellations, or they didn't get like the hint. I mean, the bigger ones, it'd probably be really annoying seeing such a huge cancellation list that's happening, but they should be fine. It's weird. I'm really like, oh, why is this happening? And well, say, oh, new items I got in. So I got the amazing Spider-Man, the Vows. I got Marvel Legends Toad. I even got Transformer Blitzwing, new one. Also, we got Motorboat Master, and we got Saw Gerrera and the Dark Trooper. You know, aside from my bad acting, a lot of new items are releasing super early. Like these are supposed to be, you know, Q4, Q1 2023 even, and they're all arriving now. So, no, I think there might be a bottleneck issue that was happening, and so they decided to just like say, screw it, we're just gonna print the new stuff and remove all the old reissues out of the market. Like, who cares about the reissuing that stuff? Let's just reprint all the new stuff right now, and then we'll not do a reissue of any of the old stuff. Like, I mean, that's my suspicion. That I have this one, I have totally no proof. It's just like, hey, these are all new items, and they're super early, like way earlier than what they originally told me, and so I don't know. And the other ones are being canceled at the same time. It's like, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I'm just a man eating tacos off the floor. So, you know, I think a lot of these have been probably pushed through the bottleneck by, you know, canceling out the old reissues and just printing in the new stuff. And they figured, like, let's just get the new stuff out. And who knows when Shanghai, you know, closes down, if China goes, you know, closes down again just before Christmas and really hurts us. So let's just print the new stuff. And, you know, we don't know. We're just going to cancel all the reissues and see what happens. And so, you know, distributors for the whole time were like, sudden distributor Johnson comes up and says, hey, it's been 3 months late. You know, we're going to get those reissues. And, you know, manufacturer's like, what? No, it's Disney, it's Disney Plus stuff. And we have so much Disney Plus stuff. Take that, and yeah, we'll just delay the other stuff. All right, Johnson? Or Johnson's like, okay. 6 months later, Johnson comes in and says, hey, how about those reissues now, huh? It's been 6 months delayed. It's a pretty big delay. You know, manufacturer's like, what? No, are you crazy? It's Mando time. We're doing Mandalorian only. And Johnson's like, oh, this Mandalorian stuff. All right, that sounds good. And then, you know, Johnson comes back again. It's like, hey, it's been a whole year now, and customers are waiting. And, you know, manufacturer obviously, what? No, it's Spider-Man. The movie's a great hit. We're going to be doing Spider-Man only. Take Spider-Man stuff. Distributors are full of, like, Spider-Man stuff. And like, okay, well, this is great. And then, you know, obviously just comes, hey, it's been a year and a half, and you know what? You gotta keep asking. Canceled. It's all canceled. No reissues. Only new stuff. It's all canceled. This is like, retailers were like taking in those pre-orders, and some of them, they're like, yeah, I have like 200 on order. I'm like, 200, and the other one's like, yeah, I have like 300. How many do you sell? I'm like, I stopped taking pre-orders. Like, oh man, it's such a hot selling item. I'm like, kind of release a videos thing. It's probably not a good idea to take so many pre-orders for this, because it doesn't look good, fellas. Moon Boy Entertainment, they're like, oh yeah, okay, just delayed by another 3 months. Okay, we'll just update the listing. In fact, we'll put more available for pre-order. And then the distributor's like, hey, this is Moon Boy Entertainment. You want to take more products? And new retailers are like, yeah, sure, we'll get more. Oh man, this is a hot selling item. Yeah, of course we'll take more. And then, you know, they put up listings that it's available. Oof, you shouldn't be opening up pre-orders for this item. Yeah, I know it's a hot item, but like, I'm not putting pre-orders up for it either. And, you know, I'm just, well, I'm just a bad guy in a taco basement. So, sure, take your pre-orders on it. Yeah, and then the retailers were like, oh, I can't believe Moon Boy Entertainment screwed us like this. And I'm just like, well, I mean, what did you expect? Like, they're a retailer and a distributor. It's a bit of a conflict of interest. So, you know, if they decide between screwing their competition or their customer base, who do you think they're going to screw over, right? It's, I mean, it is what it is, right? You kind of like, obviously don't rely on them for the information, because they're just gonna string you along, and they don't care about your reputation because it doesn't matter. And it really sucks. Like, it's honestly like seeing people, it's like some stores that they really were caught off guard. I'm just like, yeah, like it sucks. So bottom line is that, well,
tell me why.
If you pre-ordered something that was expecting it to come in Christmas or, you know, Q1 of 2023, well, it's probably coming out a lot sooner than you expect, and you know, that's good news. You know, we're getting stuff early, which is always fun. Bad news is if you pre-ordered something that was a reissued item and it was like during 2020, sorry, and if it was a reissued item for 2020, it's probably being canceled as a reissued item. So, you know, Captain Rex, Bad Batch, those stuff that have been released years ago. Honestly, in my opinion, like Hasbro, you know, be a bro. We've already waited a year and a half. Don't cancel the items. Just delay it another 6 months and then give it to us back then. Do it after Christmas even. So like, hey, you know, Christmas, you got all the new items out. Everybody's super happy they got their new items during time or before Christmas or during Christmas. And then, you know, when we're bored in, you know, January, February, March, just give us some the reissues. You know, be like, all right, now you can have the reissues. And, you know, no, because like no retailer wants to see a cancellation of these hot selling items. Like, you know, I have retailers telling me, oh, 300 sold, 200 sold. I was like, you know, these are crazy good items that will sell instantly because they're like high demanded. And they were made in 2020 when, you know, retailers didn't have the cash or they were scared of their businesses collapsing. So there's not that much available. So we definitely all want these products. It's been a year and a half. What's another 6 months, right? So just, you know, after Christmas. But a lot of people are thinking that they're probably just going to do, you know, season 2 Taco Supreme Bad Batch in the new slimmer box. And they're going to do that also with the Captain Rex. They're just going to reissue them in the new box format. And it won't be the same as a reissue, but, you know, it'll be the same sculpt and everything, just a new box. We'll see. I haven't had any solicitations from distributors about it yet. So we'll see what happens with that. Otherwise, you know, stay frosty.